Hi students, welcome to SciTech Media. In this class, we will discuss about some multiple choice questions which has been asked in TNSERT plus 2 physics book from the chapter electrostatics. So before this, we have solved some questions, and in this video, we will solve the question number 11. So the question is, 2 points A and B are maintained at a potential of 7 volt and minus 4 volt respectively. The work done in moving 50 electrons from A to B is option A 8.80 into 10 power minus 17 joule, option B minus 8.80 into 10 power minus 17 joule, option C 4.40 into 10 power minus 17 joule, and option D 5.80 into 10 power minus 17 joule. So here the question is to find the work done in moving a charge of 50 electrons from point A to point B. So let us consider 2 points. This is point A and this is point B. We are supposed to move 50 electrons from this point A to the point B, and the potential at A is given, that is potential at A is equal to 7 volt, and potential at B is also given, that is equal to minus 4 volt. So according to our concept, the potential energy or the work done is given by work done is equal to charge into potential difference between the 2 points. So the charge is 50 electrons. So we can write charge of 1 electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb with a negative sign. So this is the charge of 1 electron, and there are 50 electrons. So N is equal to 50. So 50 electrons are there, and charge of 1 electron is equal to minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. So therefore, the total charge Q is equal to Ne. Q is equal to Ne. Now substituting the value, Q is equal to 50 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 with a negative sign. So we get minus 80 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. This is the charge, and we are moving this charge of minus 80 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb from the point A to the point B. So whenever we are calculating the potential difference, the difference in potential between the point B and A, the final point minus the initial point. So the potential difference dV equal to VB minus VA. So what is VB here? Potential at B, that is minus 4. What is VA? Potential at A, that is 7 volt. So minus 4 minus 7 equal to minus 11 volt. So now we have the charge and also the potential difference. So what is the formula to find the work done? Work done is equal to charge into potential difference. Charge into potential difference. Charge is given, that is minus 80 into 10 power minus 90 into potential difference is given minus 11. So minus into minus we get plus. So 11 into 80. So we get 880 into 10 power minus 19 in terms of joule. So 880 into 10 power minus 19 joule. But in our question, the options are given 8.80 into 10 power minus 17. So we can convert this in terms of 10 power minus 17. So we get 8.8 into 10 power minus 17 joule. So this is the correct answer. W is equal to 8.8 into 10 power minus 17 joule. I hope you understood the question. The 12th question is, if voltage applied on a capacitor is increased from V to 2V, choose the correct conclusion. 4 options are given. First option, Q remains the same, C is doubled. Option B, Q is doubled, C doubled. Option C, C remains same, Q doubled. Option D, both Q and C remains same. So in this question, we have to find the change in charge and capacitance of a capacitor when the voltage is doubled or the voltage is increased to 2 times. So here the question is, initial voltage is given as V. Initial voltage on the capacitor plate is V, and we are increasing the voltage from V to 2V. So the new voltage V dash is equal to 2V, and what is the change taking place in that capacitor, that we are going to discuss. We know that capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor is given by the equation C is equal to epsilon naught A by D. From this formula, it is clear that the capacitance is depending on the factors permittivity of the free space or permittivity of the medium between the two plates, and area of the plate, and also distance between the two plates of the capacitor. So the capacitance is depending only the factors. One is area of the plate, and another one is the distance between the two plates A, and also distance D. So there is no change in area of the two plates, and also there is no change in the distance between the two plates. So there will be no change in the capacitance of the capacitor. Then which quantity will be changing? That we are going to find here. We know that the charge on a capacitor Q is equal to CV. This is the common formula to find the charge using the capacitance and potential difference. So Q is equal to CV. Now after increasing the voltage from V to 2V, what will be the change in charge? That we are going to discuss here. So Q dash means the new charge is equal to C V dash. There is no change in C. So we are keeping that C as constant. So Q dash is equal to C into V dash. Now what is V dash? V dash is the new potential, that is equal to 2V. So Q dash is equal to C into 2V. Q dash is equal to C into 2V. So what is C into V? C into V equal to Q. C into V is equal to Q. So Q dash is equal to 2 into Q. Q dash is equal to 2 into Q. It means the charge is increased 2 times, or the charge is doubled. So the conclusion is the charge is doubled. Now let us check the given option. First option is Q remains the same, C is doubled. That is false statement because Q is doubled here in this case, but in that option Q remains same. So it is wrong option. And the second option is Q is doubled, C doubled. So Q is doubled. Q is doubled, but C is constant. C remains constant. That is our conclusion. So C remains constant. So the correct option is option C. C remains same and charge or Q is doubled. So that is the correct option for this question. Okay, now question number 13. A parallel plate capacitor stores a charge Q at a voltage V. Suppose the area of the parallel plate capacitor and the distance between the plates are each doubled. Then which is the quantity that will change? So the question is very much clear. Only the area of the two plates and also the distance between the two plates are doubled. The other quantities remains constant. So which quantity of the capacitor or which parameter of the capacitor will be changing? Okay, now let us discuss. So the voltage and charge are given. Voltage across the capacitor is equal to V and charge on the capacitor is equal to Q. Both these quantities are remains constant. There is no change. And which are the quantities which are changing? Only the area of the plates and the distance between the plates. Both are changing. So area of the plate is changed to 2A because it is given in the question. It is doubled. Similarly, the distance between the two plates is also doubled. So that is 2D. So according to the expression for capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor, C is equal to epsilon naught A divided by D. This is the expression for capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. C is equal to epsilon naught A by D. So in this question, all the quantities, the area as well as the distance between the two plates is doubled. So the new capacitance will be C dash is equal to epsilon naught 2A divided by 2D. Instead of A, we are substituting 2A, and instead of D, we are substituting 2D. So the 2 and 2 can be cancelled. Again, we will get epsilon naught A by D. So it means C dash is equal to same as C. C dash is equal to C. It means C remains same. So C remains same. The capacitance remains same. But in our question, which quantity is changing? That we have to find. So there is no change in capacitance. So capacitance is not the correct option. And the another quantity which is given is charge. So there is no change in charge because it is given as the charge given is as Q. So there is no change in charge. So this will not change, and capacitance also will not change, and voltage also will not change. So these three quantities are not changing. So the fourth option is energy density. So probably the changing parameter will be energy density. Energy density will be changing. Why energy density will be changing? Because energy density is defined as the energy of the capacitor per unit volume. Energy density small u is equal to capital U divided by V. So V is here not voltage, V for volume. So the distance between the two plates as well as the area of the plates are doubled. So probably volume will be changing. So when the volume will be changing, what happens to the energy density? Energy density small u will be changing. So the answer is energy density. Option D is the correct answer. So now the question number 14 is three capacitors are connected in triangle as shown in the figure. The equivalent capacitance between the points A and C. See, a triangle is given. Three capacitors are connected in a triangle. This is the point A, B, C. Between the points A and B, the capacitance is 2 microfarad. And between B and C, the capacitance is again 2 microfarad. And between A and C, the capacitance is 1 microfarad. And you are asked to find the capacitance between A and C. So you have to find the effective capacitance between A and C. So here, if you are finding the capacitance between A and C, these two capacitors will be considered as in series combination. So these two capacitors are in series. So first you have to find the effective capacitance of these two capacitors in series. Then that effective capacitance will be considered as parallel combination with this 1 microfarad capacitor. So let us name the capacitors as this is C1, this is C2 and this is C3. So first you have to consider C1 and C2 in series. C1 and C2 in series. So the formula according to the concept, if capacitors are connected in series, the effective capacitance will be 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. So 1 by Cs is equal to, what is C1 here? 2. So 1 by 2 plus again 1 by 2 is equal to 1 microfarad. So 1 by Cs is equal to 1 microfarad. Therefore, Cs is also equal to 1 microfarad. Okay. Now this 1 microfarad capacitor is considered as in parallel combination with this 1 microfarad capacitor, that is C3. So we can draw the equivalent circuit as C3 is equal to 1 microfarad and this Cs is in parallel combination with this C3. So this is point A and this is point C. Okay, now see these two capacitors are in parallel combination. So the effective capacitance in parallel combination Cp equal to C1 plus C2, that is equal to 1 plus 1 equal to 2 microfarad. So the answer is 2 microfarad is the capacitance between the point A and C. Cp equal to 2 microfarad. So the correct option is option B. So I hope you understood all these numerical problems. So after watching this video, if you have any doubts regarding this topic, you can ask your question as comment in comment box. If you like this video, please press the thumbs up and give me your comments and also subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.